Alright, welcome back. We left off right when we completed all of the Chapter 3 side quests. And just to double check everything, we'll go through our quest log. And you can see all 6 side quests are complete. So now we can get on with the regular story.
So they blew up a reactor so they could...
My husband decided to go to the station and see if it had gotten any better.
The bombings made such a mess of everything.
Good riddance to those rodents. Some creepy dude who hit on me.
You ever take a...
We'll check one more time, but it looks like this is it. We just go into the bar to continue with the story.
You gonna bless us with your cooking tonight?
And here we are. You must be tired.
Same as you, I guess.
Could use a little something to take the edge off, right? How about a refreshing cocktail made by yours truly that you can sit back and savor?
Tifa.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a bit too. Hey, do you think you'll stick around a little longer?
Maybe. Work for a minute, build up some savings.
I see. So, what'll it be? Want to head back out for a little while?
This gives you the option, so let's say just in case
Yeah,
say
why not?
go out, then you can still go to the shopkeeper.
You won't get the best of me.
News this good just has to lift the owner's spirits.
Or if you go to the bar before you have all your chapter side quests complete, that allows you to still back out of it. But quick check, it looks like we have everything.
Really knows how to fight with style.
So we can, like when we started the video, we can just get on with the story.
Looks like a real hard
Well,
ass, but
you want to
that
head
seemed pretty
inside?
chill.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey, need y'all downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay.
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished. Double time, Tifa.
I'm really sorry, but it shouldn't take much longer. In the meantime... grab a seat. What'll it be?
Let's have something hard and bitter.
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
Well, most people would say something sweet right about now.
I'm sure they would.
Ah, but you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case... our house special, the Cosmo Canyon.
Beautiful.
I gotta go. Enjoy.
Sorry, the broodiness of Cloud really is good in this game.
Huh?
Hey, you see the news? The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy number 1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now. But we'll want to capitalize on this momentum. Speaking of which, you coming on the next one?
For the right price.
Oh, you can bet I'll be pushing hard for a raise. Tifa will be joining us too, but I don't know. Even a blind man can see her heart's not in it. She was never on board with the bombings, so if it comes down to do or die... If I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather that someone was a professional. Like you.
Could still kill some time. The real deal, huh? What was up with that girl anyway? The real deal, huh?
This allows you just to move around the bar a little bit. Unless they've updated the game, I don't think there's any way to go down to their secret hangout to crash their party. But what you can do is change the music if you want. Or you can attempt a mini game here, which is a missable trophy along the way. The objective is pretty easy. All you have to do is take, number 1 in the leaderboards, or beat Wedge's score. There's two only things difficult about this mini game. One, it kind of assumes you know how to play darts. It's a standard game of 301, meaning you have to hit all the targets to add up to and only to 301 points. The other one is, depending on where you are in the game's or the gaming system's random number generator, it can either be a little bit easier or a little bit harder. So if you're ever playing it and all of a sudden you have all these random occurrences where the joystick goes crazy on you, you can come back to it a little bit later. Here's just the basic rules. But it's a mini game where you have to play darts 301. Pretty simple, left to aim, and when the target goes down to where it is, that's where you target. We may have to do this more than once. Right there, we busted out, so now we have to replay it. So we're on the leaderboard, but we're not really close to number 1.
Maybe just chill a bit.
Right now we're tied with Wedge, so we have to hit it with 7 or less darts. After a few tries, and I'll probably have to edit out a few of them just to make the gameplay a little bit smoother. But that would have been another trophy. But now you can look around a little bit more, but there's really not much more to see here.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
If it feels wrong, don't do it.
Guess that's that then.
What, they kick you out?
We agreed to disagree. So, you want another drink?
Tifa! Time to celebrate. Break out all the good stuff.
Oh, sure.
We won't be needing you for this next job. Feel free to look for work elsewhere.
Fine by me. That's how I like it. No contract, no obligation.
Figured you'd say that. Here, the rest of your payment, along with a little extra for your exemplary service. And thus concludes our business. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. This here's a private affair.
Sorry, I tried. We talked it over, but in the end, we didn't want to put so much on you. This is our fight.
Jesse, what's the holdup?
Be right there. No hard feelings, huh?
It's fine.
Let's talk more after I'm done here, okay?
Really, it's fine.
Come on, Jesse, I'm dying here.
I'll catch you later. Sorry to keep you thirsty boys waiting.
Avalanche!
That hit the spot.
Damn, Biggs. Slow down.
Don't take this the wrong way, but right now I need to spend time with the gang. Sorry, you were saying?
Keep it tight. Ain't no room for error come tomorrow.
More reason?
Oh no. You better not be about to ask for more money. Okay, what were we talking about?
Yep.
So what? Now you give a shit about the cause? Okay, what were we talking about?
It's been too long since we did this.
Not since we went on that all-night bender after HQ gave us the boot.
We were all pushing real hard for you, you know? So, where'd we leave off? They did not give—
Let me treat you to dinner at my place. I can introduce you to all my cats.
Wedge is definitely a cat
Where
person.
were we?
It was an amicable separation.
Just—
Sorry, boss man wasn't having it. Oh, my bad. Continue.
Can't believe it's already
Also,
been
what
a
I
year.
was saying is,
I don't know how
you
we
need to talk
managed.
with Wedge.
Well, I do.
When the next time
It was
you're
you
all in the
guys
bar
going
together.
above and beyond. Thank you.
No need for that, boss. We all knew what we were signing up for.
Yeah, but
We'll just do a quick inventory check right now. Looks like we have everything we need.
when shit hits the fan, it's good to know.
What's up with them?
Lives in this town. Just shut up and wait. We'll find him soon enough.
Man, seems like the boss always gives us the most shit-tastic assignments.
Guess that's why we're paid so damn much.
Unidentified hooligans.
What are you looking at?
We got a problem? What?
Hey, brother. You from around the way?
I guess.
No big man with a big gun strapped to his right arm? Heard he set up shop somewhere in the neighborhood.
That depends.
Ah. Clever. Smell an opportunity to make some scratch, do you?
500.
200.
3.
Whatever, man. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk. Walk with me. Got something to say? You looking at me?
Is he with them?
Move it!
I'm
I
so
said
sorry.
move! Look at all these assholes staring at us.
This shithole's got nothing on Wall Market. Am I right?
Don't know.
Word of advice, Blondie. Don't piss off my friend here. You'll be real sorry.
Unless you got some kind of death wish, then be my guest. After you, brother. And don't worry, I ain't the backstabbing type. Most days.
Battle Royale in the OK Corral. Wonder how the writers came up with this.
Spill it. You know where the bastard's hiding, don't you?
I told you before. That depends.
Oh yeah? You wasted my time.
Shinra's time, you mean?
Shinra knows better than to stick its nose in my boss's business.
Like I give a shit. Calling fire. Enough.
We'll go and assess a couple of these just to build our...
Allow me. Big man with the big guns for an arm, right? Why do you want it?
Front all orders, you know? Nobody tells me shit. Let me one. Please.
We're just gonna hit with fire to finish them off.
Time to burn. Here we go. It's over. So if they weren't Shinra, then... not my problem. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. Get some rest.
I guess I should have done it before the battle, but if you hold down the attack button or square for Cloud, he'll charge at the enemies. And if you go into Punisher and hold down block, then he'll try to counter enemies as much as possible. Now there's a few enemies he can't counter at this time, but they're few and far in between.
Oh. I'm guessing you're the merc who dealt with those damn rats? That wasn't me who put in the request, but as a resident of Culvert Street, I appreciate what you did.
Hey, this look like a bloodstain to you?
Welcome! I'm always getting in new stuff to keep up with the latest trends. You won't be disappointed.
Shops on Culvert Street stock goods you won't find in more reputable.
Those disgusting vermin deserve to be made.
Yes, enjoy yourself.
Take a picture, why don't you?
I don't know what we'd do without you.
Guys,
Thanks to you, this town's never been
Truly
safer.
owe you a debt of gratitude.
Now here's just a good time to double check everything.
Hey there! How's it going?
I don't think anyone's ever gonna beat that record of yours. It's incredible.
Just to see if you can pick anything else up. Of all the dealers and shopkeepers.
Take your time and stock up on what you need to keep our streets safe.
But at this point, I don't think we necessarily need anything else right now.
Did you really take
So,
care of that attack dog?
on with the main story.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Yeah, we're pretty well
I look
stocked.
forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
We're pretty well stocked up on all materia right now, and if we go down to Chadley's tasks, we're well on our way to getting everything done. I've said this in previous videos, but think of Chadley as kind of a scorecard on how well you've mastered the game so far. If every time you get a task it's either complete or nearly complete, you're well on your way to beating the game and having a much easier time with it. But if you struggle to complete his tasks, then there's a good chance you could struggle to beat the game. So it's always a good idea to check in with Chadley when you can, and just look at his task and see how you can do things a little bit different.
Welcome home, honey. Took your sweet time. Psych. Are you gonna let me in so we can talk in private? Guess I'll get right to the point then.
Huh. What have you got there?
An apology for not getting you on the mission. Or not. What do you think it is?
A proposition.
Nailed it in one. Gonna have to ask you to keep all this a secret from the others, though. It's a personal matter. Something I need to sort out tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight. You and me, together. I want you to come with me to the Sector 7 plate. I'll give you the details on the way.
That's fine by me, but don't you have a pretty big day ahead of you?
I do, but if I don't deal with this now, it's only gonna get harder. Anyway, I can count on you, can't I?
Ooh.
A down payment. Doubt we'll be back before morning, in case you were planning on traveling light. Make sure you've got everything you need before we leave. I'll wait here.
If you haven't done it already, check to make sure you have the DLC. But if you didn't use the DLC, now's the first time you would have had summoning materia, or the red materia. Since we did the DLC, we have the carbuncle materia already equipped, and Tifa has the cactar, but now we also have the Ifrit. Depending on what you want or how you play, each summoning material will give you a lot of different options. Ifrit is one of the more popular ones, but Carbuncle is having basically an extra healer for somebody to help watch your back and regenerate your life for you. That little guy has saved me in so many different scenes and cut down on time I played the game. So we're going to leave that equipped. And the next time you talk with Jesse, you basically conclude Chapter 3. And you move on to Chapter 4 and straight into the bike minigame. So if there's anything you have left to do, or want to go visit a shopkeeper, now's the time to do it.
You all set? Awesome. Meet me at the station after dark. Don't be late.
It's just another job.
Huh? Huh?
Tough break. They changed the times. The last train's already left. Which is why we borrowed these bikes. Need a lift to the plate?
How did you guess?
Easy. You've been acting weird. Like talking about one thing when you're obviously thinking about something else.
Yeah, and don't get me started on all that pep.
All right, I'll give you that. But how did you know I wanted to head topside? Was I talking in my sleep? What else did I say?
No, we just figured you wanted to see your parents, that's all.
Nailed it, huh?
Yep, right on the head.
So, seeing as we don't have any family of our own, how about you let us be a part of yours for a bit? You know, spread the wealth.
Are your parents still around?
Huh? No.
Okay then. Guess you're all invited. Here's to awkward family reunions.
Yeah!
I take it you boys have your brand spanking new IDs?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's lay down some rubber.
Crank that frog!
Okay, you got it.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm not going plateside for the reason they think I am. Look, you saw the way the reactor went up. It was huge, right?
Because of all the Mako. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. That was wishful thinking. Deep down, I know it was my fault. I used a more powerful blasting agent than the directions called for. It had nothing to do with the Mako.
Let's say you're right. So what?
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. But, since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra.
Shinra? Good luck with that.
With your help, we won't need luck. ID scan! Ready?
So far, so good.
Okay, for the Minibike minigame, what you want to do is avoid getting hit, and then hit as many ramps as you can. So when you use square, you attack left. When you use circle, you attack right. And every time you hit a ramp, you give your party more trust in you. Do this as much as you can, and hopefully you get through it on your first try. Or hopefully we will.
We've got company!
Someone's having fun.
How can I not? Sued by villains, a young couple thrust together by fate race through the neon street night.
Get off.
Straight to legal force?
What, do you just pull over if they ask nicely?
Got a point.
See? So don't go holding back now. Have the cold-eyed mercenary's heart suddenly begun to melt?
Nope.
I won't forget that. Wait, is it just me or did we slow down?
Just you.
More of them?
Think we've bitten off more than we can chew? What do we do?
Shut up.
Screw this!
I think my heart just skipped a beat.
Moving to intercept. Got more company.
AT's here.
We'll make the sound of that.
We're not screwed, are we?
Holy shit. on, Wedge. Gun it.
I am gunning it!
We're good. Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough. All right then. Do your thing.
Wow, Cloud, you really are good at this.
These things can't take too much damage!
Hey, you okay?
Feeling good back here. Not much of a challenge, huh?
Soldier en route. HQ saying he's less than a few minutes out. Copy.
Think it's him?
Probably. No more reason to finish this quick. That kind of trouble.
Wow, Cloud, you really are good at this. Woohoo! I think my heart just skipped a beat.
Bring it.
Bob, we need help! Please!
Very nicely done.
That's an ex-soldier for you. Next to him, we look like kids on trikes.
You're damn right you do.
You're part of that we too, you know.
We made it!
Woo! Topside!
Keep going till we hit the station?
No, head straight for the warehouse. Aww. Our magical ride is almost at an end.
Why are you talking like we're not here?
Because you're not.
Clearly we are. Not over yet. Cloud! Little help!
Pay more attention, Cloud! This isn't working.
Save me! We should keep our distance to be safe, yeah?
What's up? Break off before he shows.
Copy.
What's going on? Who's that?
A soldier.
Well, hello!
Who's this?
Too quick for the eye. You cross him, you die. Now, mind if I cut in? Woo! Splendid! I've been looking for a new dance partner. Private party, huh? That's fine. I'll settle for a race then. Just one.
You talking to me?
I most certainly am.
Then no.
So terribly sorry. Your words fail to reach my ears, sluggish and slow as they are.
What's this guy's deal?
The lady's curiosity has been piqued. name is Rose, but you may address me by the more accurate appellation, Speed Demon.
Heard that, huh?
My ears are attuned to the feminine voice.
Ugh, Say's the worst.
Yes, yes, this is the content I've been waiting for. Really?
Take him out, Cloud!
Give us a smile. Come on, I'm looking for catching if you did.
Come on.
Oh, that's the stuff!
What is he up to now?
Same shit. Being a dumbass.
Not bad. You have promise and an abiding affection for your mount. But one cannot simply ride one bike. Then one must unlock its true potential. Become one with the machine. Like this. What a wonderful gift you've given to me! My heart beats faster by the second! Once more!
Had enough?
Don't be absurd. As if I could ever grow tired of your company. Naughty, naughty! Until one of our flames is forever extinguished, our dance will never end! Wait for me! Oh, oh, oh! Come on, let's push it past the red line!
Jesse, take over.
Huh?
Well, well, well. I do believe this round is yours. Maybe next time we can keep it just between the two of us.
Maybe.
Until we meet again, my friend!
We did it! Go team!
Don't get too excited. Reinforcements are hot on our trail. You passed the test.
What test?
Driving.
Did more than just pass.
Not really. You made it by the skin of your teeth, if we're being honest.
Whatever.
I bet you held back because I was with you.
Didn't want you to fall.
So now I'm too weak to stay on a bike? Huh? Huh?
Just hold on tight, will you? What?
I might be falling after all.
Hmm?
Psych? Oh, would you look at that? That's the end of the ride.
Oh, that was close. This cutscene lets you know that you almost got the secret trophy. If I could have just not have gotten hit once or twice, then there would have been a different cutscene where Jesse kisses Cloud on the cheek. And
Hey,
if
did
that's
these
your
things leave
first
a
time
mark?
doing that, then you'll
They
get
got you pretty
the
good.
Biker Boys hidden trophy.
And I'm running on fumes.
Don't worry, we'll top you up soon enough. Now let's roll.
For the next part, there's not a lot of action, it's just a lot of character development. So enjoy.
The residential area's just beyond this gate. Mind doing the honors? You've got an arm on you. Here we are. The Employee Housing District, where they put you when your parents work for Shinra. While their reactors were slowly killing the planet, we were living the good life.
Come here. Ugh, no dice. Someone's playing hard to get.
Folks here must be living off 3 or 4 times what I do.
Figures. Still leaves the lights on every night. For the girl who only comes home once every other blue moon. Mom's an old-fashioned type like that.
Think she'll make us pizza? Her Midgar special?
She's quite the cook. Quick to whip up finger-licking food, even if you drop by in the dead of night.
And she loves guests who ask for seconds or thirds. Okay, let's head in. Cloud, you know what to do. Why don't you wait around the corner over there?
Okay.
It's a shame you won't get to try the Midgar special. You would have really liked it.
With your help, we won't need luck. You'll take on just about any job, right? Well, I need you to rob my house. Think you can do that for me? Go in through the back door when the coast is clear. A signal will be obvious.
Once the lights come on, it's go time. Time to go.
There's definitely something going on with the cats, but I don't think it ever explains it in part 1 of the remake. Maybe in part 2 they'll get to it. Because if you notice, well, not all the cats, but several of the cats will wink at you a lot.
Inside, you'll find a room with 2 doors. Don't take the one in front of you. You want the room on the right. That's where you'll find it.
Sorry about dropping in like this again. This will always be your home. So, how's practice going? It's going. You get so fixated, lose sight of things. That's why I'm glad.
We'll be chatting Mom up in the kitchen, so don't even bother being quiet. There's no way she'll ever hear you. Dad'll be in there, but it's okay. I need you to grab his Shinra ID card. And yeah, I know I should do it myself, but... but I honestly don't think I'm up to it. Just do this for me, okay?
Careful, it's hot.
This scene allows you to get a glimpse into Jessie's past and to see why she does what she does.
This isn't it. No, not here.
Although it is pretty tragic and kind of sad.
Jessie. What's this?
Dear Mom and Dad, sorry for not getting in touch sooner, but I'm working at the Gold Saucer as an actress now. It wasn't easy, and I had a lot of help from people along the way. But I managed to land a starring role. Enclosed are 2 tickets to my play. Looking forward to seeing you both there.
Jessie Raspberry as the princess?
My dad, he was a maintenance supervisor at the reactor.
Thanks.
Take another one, please.
It is a sad scene, but it does lead into a lot of character development for both Cloud and explain why a lot of people do what they do.
Mission accomplished.
When are you going to give up on the Gold Saucer? How long has it been since you even performed?
A lot of people really rely on Jessie.
As a stagehand, though, right? You can be one of those anywhere. So why not come home and get a job at the Sector 8 theater?
I'll think about it. You know, I'd really love to stay and chat, but we gotta go.
So soon?
Yeah, well, we hadn't even planned on dropping by. But Wedge wanted some of your famous pizza.
So good.
Sure I can't tempt you with some more?
Maybe just a couple slices, Mrs. R.
Wedge!
Hey, I'm doing it for you guys. You don't want me going to work on an empty stomach.
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. Since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra. Hey there.
This it?
Now comes the hard part. I'm gonna use this to sneak into the 7-6 Annex.
All right, let's get to it.
Sorry, but you're staying outside. Only I know what to steal from where, so it's gotta be me who goes in.
So, we came all this way just to eat pizza?
You think I'd let you off that easy? You're gonna earn every slice helping Cloud. Just do the thing where you draw everyone's attention away, like you did at my parents'. What's the word again? Maybe I'm more nervous than I thought.
Diversion.
Yeah, that. Nice one, military man.
So what? Does this mean we're gonna ask some Shinra folks out to dinner?
You know damn well what she means. While you're inside, we make sure the guards are focused on the outside, yeah?
Exactly. Couldn't have put it any better. When you see a flare go up, that's your cue. Rush the front gates and make for the warehouse plaza. The more hell you raise, the more time you buy me.
You're gonna run this guy into the ground, aren't you?
How much time do you think you'll need?
Not too much. I'll be in and out. I'll send up another flare when I'm done. We rendezvous in the vacant lot up ahead.
Hold on. How are we supposed to get back to the slums? Wait for the first train?
No. I want to be back before that. Don't worry. I have something worked out. Now, let's get this done.
Well, that diversion's not gonna create itself. Jesse's dad was in there, right?
Yeah.
Mako poisoning. Happened while Jesse was doing a show at the Gold Saucer. What do you care?
No. I want to hear it.
Jessie always wanted to be an actress. Worked her ass off for years. Until finally she caught a break. Top billing. Parents were thrilled. And then, right before opening night...
Her dad had an accident.
Collapsed from overwork. And in the worst possible place. Mako's storage. Lay there half a day before someone found him. Been like that ever since. No change whatsoever. And that's what got her into planetology. And led her to seek out Avalanche. How far we've come.
Jesse's got a theory about it. Thinks her dad's spirit is stuck now, between his body and the heart of the planet. So if we don't shut down the reactors soon...
You'll get caught up in the flow and poof. What's so funny?
Just that I understand how you feel. Unlike most of the time.
I see. Mako's the essence of life itself. Of memory and hope. It's not something you burn in a reactor just to keep the lights on. Hell no. Oh, don't tell Jessie about this little chat, okay? When she gets pissed, ooh, she gets punchy.
Well, no promises.
He's serious, Cloud. She'll beat the shit out of us.
Not my problem.
This guy.
Hey, it's the lot Jesse was talking about. We rendezvous here when we've got what we came for.
Gotta stay hidden. Wait. Just need to get past this gate.
Wait. Where are the guards?
Looks like someone beat us here.
And I don't think it was Jesse.
This had better not get in the way of our plans.
It won't.
Don't see anyone.
Hey man, the plaza's that way. Warehouses are further in. Jesse's supposed to be circling around from the back, right?
No need for us to rush. Let's scout it out first.
I can handle this solo.
What? You're trying to keep us out of it now? Don't be a jackass.
We're in this together.
Don't expect me to save you.
If you need to check your gear, now's the time. Give the word when you're good to go.
You can use that vending machine over there to stock up.
Guess there's a training center too. Could go a few rounds before the main event.
Man, I get really hungry when I'm nervous.
Vending machines are basically local, or a substitute for vendors. They also offer specials, but if you're not in a town, then you can just see if you can buy anything. Like instead of going to an armory, you'll have some of the armory which you can buy, some of the materia. It won't be a complete list, but if you didn't buy a certain item in town, then it's possible you can buy it on the road. Using a bench is always good because now you fully recover all your health and magic before moving on. But there is a chest over here. When you're walking through the neighborhood, I don't know of any chests out there, so it's better just to walk with Biggs and Wedge. This training center is kind of similar to what you'll see later on in the game. You'll see either training centers or simulations in which you can practice on and build not ATB, but AP points and skill points.
Should be easy. No holding back. Enough.
Go ahead and assess these.
Best do it right.
Okay, so they're weak to electricity, but they have a greater resistance to wind. It gives you just a little bit of practice.
Not bad.
And it also kind of foreshadows what you might see later on. So it's probably a good idea to equip lightning right now. And we'll go ahead and run through this again just to see how it does any better or not.
Try to keep up. I'm waiting.
So we'll use thunder this time.
There! You're mine. Enough.
Use thunder again over here.
Calling lightning. Nothing to it.
So with that done, we'll go ahead and use the bench to recover
When you leave something at home or just need a bite to eat, vending machines can be real
all our health
lifesavers.
and magic points before moving on. Now just double check your gear one more time, because once you move on through this, it will be the first really battle gauntlet you'll face, where it will be a boss fight, but it will be a continuous fight with a lot of other guys along the way. So we're taking Carbuncle because it's a healer. We have Lightning because it foreshadowed everything. Fire usually goes good with Cloud, plus we're on the surface, and if we're in a place where there's a lot of humans, then that means we'll probably be facing humans. We have MP up and healing.
Remind me, you've got summoning materia, don't you? There's no better way to deal with big groups. You'd be crazy not to equip it.
Summoning materia is the red materia which we went through, so we'll say yes, we're ready.
Okay, let's go over the plan one last time. You start things off by cutting loose where everyone can see you.
And us?
We're the backup. First, we climb high enough to get a vantage point, then we go to town on them.
Heya. So, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar.
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look for work. I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The Great War hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Yeah. So I won't be back for a long time.
Guess not. Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
Just promise me one thing. When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once. Come on, promise me.
Fine. I promise.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
That's the signal!
All according to plan.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah!
If you did forget to check your gear, you have until that gate to open up the menu again and reconfigure everything. But once you hit that gate, the gauntlet will begin.
I don't see any intruders.
If review basic
Maybe
combat.
they went
Holding
home.
down square or attack in the PS4.
Hey, over there.
Cloud will charge. If an enemy charges you, go into Punisher and use block to either parry or counter their move.
Find him out!
Give up?
Kill the bastard!
Spotted more intruders!
Bring it!
Send back up! They have snipers! Get him first! We're surrounded! Where's our damn backup?
You're welcome. Let's do this. It's over.
We'll use fire. Range.
Calling fire. That's that.
You can't win! Headed this way!
Unauthorized entry in 7-6 Annex. All units, proceed to location and secure. Unauthorized entry in 7-6 Annex. Unauthorized entry in 7-6 Annex. Hostile numbers confirmed. Threat minimal. Engage and repeat.
Here it comes.
Damn it! There's just too many of them!
What is this shit?
Burn.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Give me a bit more time and I got you.
Give it up!
All right.
Got you!
We use fire on the guy with the shield.
Wheel!
Need a light. Floppy.
Good riddance.
We'll go ahead and heal ourselves real quick.
All good. Here we go. Bring it. That's that. No more playing nice. Time to burn.
You're ready to go.
Look at us now. Putting in the work.
Don't worry, I've got this! Catch me if you can!
We'll go and use Limit Break right now since they're all around us.
Not used to working for a meal. Eat
You're done.
I'm gonna get him!
Floppy.
Don't eat me!
See ya.
Please don't eat me! Think I ran off the pizza.
Hell of a show, man. If only the ladies loved you that much.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
Of course they store mechs here.
You ready? Hell yeah.
More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
Wedge will lay down grenades, so... we'll just use triple slash to get some distance. And we'll use thunder because it's mechanical.
Saving this one for you. I laid a few more mines for you.
And since we have the healer, we'll go and summon him now.
Duty calls.
Won't last long.
Calling lightning.
Hurry! Lead the sweepers toward the mine.
Get some rest.
Let's do this.
Toward the mine.
We'll use Slum and break again.
Any last words? Here we go.
Focus thrust.
Shit.
Buzz off.
All right. Let's finish this.
Now that's what I call teamwork. Stay where you are.
Like I said, that little guy has saved me more than once.
Shit.
All right, assholes, show me your hands.
Well, aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the hornet's nest? You know what I want. A second dance. Just the two of us. You turned the key. The engine roars with excitement. It hungers to be set free!
Fall back. Right. Come on.
It's been a long time since I fought a duel out of the saddle. But, for all the miles on the clock, I'm just as fast as I ever was! At last, our long-awaited dance
Let's do
begins.
this.
Let the rush come to you.
Here it comes. Gotcha. All right.
He'll hit you with magic
Get
every
ready.
now and then, but let him charge you.
Too slow!
No holding back. Here we go.
Oh, that's good stuff! I told you we were gonna push it past the red line!
Get ready.
Open up the throttle! In the blink of an eye!
That'll do.
Open up the throttle!
Burn. Here we go.
In the blink of an eye!
Try this. Try me.
Shall I keep you company? In the blink of an eye! What's going on?
Brace yourself. Enough. Sorry.
Well done.
Satisfied?
With such fleeting pleasure? Hardly. There are higher heights to which you and I can still soar.
Okay, boys! Give them everything you've got! But kill the swordsman first!
We really must do this again. Until then, try not to die. I'll see you on the road, my friend.
God damn it! Let's go.
Right.
Run! Run while you can!
Friendly! Friendly! Stand down!
Your team shouldn't be here. Glad yours is.
Come here. Wedge will be fine, but you won't be if they start asking questions.
And who are they?
First guests to the party, another avalanche cell. Our holier-than-thou friends from the old guard. It's always their way or the highway. Lately, they've been a real pain in the ass. Till now.
So then why are they here?
Beats me. We've been on the outs ever since our cell got labeled too extreme. Though they're the ones running around with mil-spec gear. Word is, they cut a deal with Wutai. Promised them all the materia in Midgar, apparently. Think there's any truth to that?
You tell me.
Sometimes, I think we're the only ones who've realized the war's over. Okay, mission complete. Let's make our way back to the lot.
Right.
Looking a lot more crowded now.
Security's out in force.
Just what we need.
Hostile forces have breached the 7-6 Annex.
So, are we not gonna wait for Wedge?
If we stuck around or went back, he'd only get upset.
Why is that?
Because a soldier wouldn't understand. I'll tell him you're worried about it, though.
Many of our citizens have already been disturbed by the alarm. Squad A will set up here and search for suspects. You will establish a perimeter, roadblocks included. Contain the situation.
You made it! Over here!
Okay! Norma, let's go!
Could you have been any louder? I mean, it made my job a lot easier, but... Wait, where's Wedge?
Wedge!
That was close.
We'll go get him.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Come on.
Not my finest hour.
You get hit?
Just swinged, I think. Oh, shot!
Really? Let me see.
Are we seriously doing this here? That's... wow.
You guys are the worst.
Huh? Your ass is fine. Maybe singed, but the only casualty is your underwear. This is like a bruise or a mild burn at worst.
Now that was a gunshot.
Is that a smile I spy?
It's not safe here. We should go.
Copy that.
So, how do we get back to the slums?
With a little trick I've been dying to try out.
Sometimes I wonder how this game still got a T for teens rating. Although there's nothing really bad in it. But it always feels like they got away with something.
Coincidence?
All residents are to return to their homes and remain indoors until further notice. I repeat, for your safety, go home.
I heard someone say it was an attack.
Hey, it was those terrorists, right? There has been no attack. For your safety, please go home and remain indoors until further notice. An emergency has been declared. All civilians are to remain indoors. Your cooperation is appreciated.
Please, calm down. I need you to go back inside and stay there. An emergency's been declared.
It's Wutai, isn't it? Let me get my gun. I'll teach him to mess with Midgar. Don't you worry about me. I killed myself with Patira's worth of them bastards back in the war.
The NPCs in this game are really good.
Right, this is it. Through here and we're home free.
Where exactly are we going?
When we get there, you'll know. Now that I've got my blasting agent, we should have everything we need for our next mission.
Sure hope so.
Yeah, me too. For your dad's sake.
Hey, what the hell, man?
Huh?
Cloud was just saying how he hopes to come back and try the Midgard special next time.
Really, huh? Cloud said that?
Sure did. Wants a whole pie to himself. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Really? Well, okay then. Maybe I'll let him on the hand next time too.
That'd be awesome!
Super duper awesome.
Alright. Revival materia. That's some of the more useful materia which you'll get. So, you don't have to, but always try to keep somebody equipped with this in your party at all times, because once it's leveled up, you basically won't need Phoenix Downs anymore. As it stands, you can revive a dead party member during combat, but once it goes to the second level, then you just don't revive that person, they come back at full health.
Should be somewhere around here. Bingo. I half figured my dad got it wrong, but nope. They're here just like he said.
Parachutes?
Huh? What do you mean half figured?
50-50 is pretty good odds if you ask me. This is gonna be fun.
This has always been a really good scene.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you coming all this way with me. And like I said before, I'd be grateful if you kept this between us until after the mission. I don't want to complicate things.
Sure.
Okay, who's ready to fly?
Me!
Hey, Cloud, we let him down gently, all right?
Yep.
Wait, I almost forgot. One more thing.
Whoa! Stop it! What in the hell are you trying to...
Easy, you'll make us fall.
Not if you do first.
Swing by my place after, so I can pay you in full.
No!
Wait! Give me a minute!
No.
Why you have to be such a hard ass, bro?
I ain't your bro.
I wish I could have done more. Just got hurt.
You did enough. You took one for the team. Be proud.
Yeah? Yeah!
Feels like we're flying high these days.
Now, more than ever.
He's a keeper, all right.
Yeah! Together, we can take on the world!
I'll head home on my own. After all, I'm only a little sore.
It's cool. We'll go together.
Aw, thanks, bro.
Cut that out.
This way. Think Jesse and Biggs made it back safe?
I guess.
Cool if we check on them? We'll pass by their places anyway.
Sure.
That last scene.
You saw it too, right? Over scrap.
There's a lot of old B movies from the late 80s and mid 90s where they would jump out and have scenes almost exactly like that. But usually, most of the time, they didn't have broadswords and magic, but maybe a couple of them actually did. We'll check in with Chadley real quick.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
It doesn't look like we completed the last...
I look forward to receiving
his
all of
last
your future
quest.
battle intel submissions.
Oh yeah, we're one stagger away from completing that. So hopefully we'll complete that soon.
Well, this is Big's place. I guess he hasn't made it home yet.
Guess not.
Hope he isn't worst casing it again. He's got a habit of overthinking things, worrying about all the possible outcomes till his head hurts.
Wouldn't have guessed.
And when he worries, I worry. Anyway, let's head on over to Jesse's.
Me wanting to leave Midgard and go over some.
One more thing to look for.
I stayed up all night thinking about the reactor bomb.
That Wedge and Cloud are basically tied together, so much so that watch what happens to Wedge, because it will foreshadow what will happen with Cloud.
This is where Jesse lives. Men are not allowed inside. Lots of pretty girls trying to make it big on stage live here. So don't hang around or they might get the wrong idea.
Huh.
I'm telling you this for your own good, Cloud. People around here love to gossip.
They know about Jesse and Avalanche?
Nah, it's all good. They think she's an actress. Oh, and one more thing, bro. It's all a game to her. Don't fall for it.
You lost me.
Life's a stage and love's the play. Guys aren't allowed, remember?
You know about the secret reactor jobs? Even people from the undersea.
I'm gonna try to find some live-in work.
Hey there, Bigums, Reggie, Smalls. Brought a new friend to meet you. These little guys are on guard duty today.
Okay.
Thanks for seeing me home.
Really sorry about your ass.
It's all good, bro.
It's kind of weird when you call me that.
Hey, don't be scared. Deep down, he's a big softie. It's okay. It's okay. Good job, guys. Great work. Aw, I missed you too. Oh, Bigums, acting so tough. And you, Reggie, you are just the cutest. Aw, Smalls, do you want a belly rub?
Yeah, and Wedge is definitely a cat person.
Hey, bro, wanna chill with me and the gang for a bit?
Who's the gang?
The cats, dummy. Who else? Bigamous Rex, Reginaldo, Mr. Smalls.
Right.
Mind checking on the others again for me? Thanks. Oh, and have a good night.
I'm gonna try to find some live-in work late tomorrow. I should be alright.
You know about the secret reactor jobs? From the undersea remote.
Well, if it isn't Cloud Strife. Was wondering when you'd show up. Without further ado, here you are. Thanks for stepping up, Merc. And now for the cherry on top.
Oh. Okay, I get it. Mind letting me breathe?
Depends. Mind coming over tomorrow night? My roommates should all be out for a while.
Are you seriously that desperate? Just let go already.
Only if you promise to come back tomorrow night. Deal?
You can choose any option you want. It's a little bit different cutscene. I don't know if it affects any other outcomes in the game or not.
No promises, but I'll think it over.
Really? You will? I'd make a mean pizza, I'll have you know. Marsh, Loosh, Black Millie, Red Shelly. I use only the best ingredients. Sound good?
Never heard of any of that stuff.
Oh, you are so adorable, you know that? You just leave everything to me. It'll be great. Nighty-night. Psych.
Are you here to play too? I like playing the part, do you?
Scares me to death thinking there might be more to come. Me wanting to leave
And we'll
Midgard
talk
didn't
with
go over.
Biggs.
Oh, hey, Cloud. Survived the jump? How's Wedge?
He's fine.
That's good to hear. Tomorrow's a really big day for all of us. When Wedge said he'd been shot, I was afraid we'd have to call off the whole damn thing. Heading topside in secret. Don't think I could have faced Barrett if something had happened. But Jessie'd been acting weird, and I knew I couldn't just ignore her.
Biggs.
She must be prepping the bomb right now. But will she be able to finish before morning? I should go and see if she needs any...
Biggs.
Huh? Sorry. Our chute was blown pretty far off course. It felt like a bad omen or something. So...
Get some rest. You need it.
Roger.
Night.
Night. And thanks, really. Tomorrow's gonna be a success. I know it. We've all put in the work. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. A good long rest will cure anything. Thanks for the refresher. Appreciate you coming. Tomorrow's gonna be a success. I know it. We've all put in the work.
One of the neat things is all the shops are still open right now. But I don't think Seven Heaven is open, which is kind of weird because when you think of a bar, you'd think the bar would be open at night and the shops would be closed.
Lights are all off. Locked up tight? Yep, sure is.
That does it. Tomorrow, I'm going to
Getting
7
late.
Heaven to talk to Tifa.
Time to head home.
So you can still go with any of the shopkeepers if you want.
So you drink?
But before we do, let's see if we can upgrade anything. Looks like we can. The Iron Blade, let's just boost defense up. Complete that first score. With the Buster Sword, we can gain attack power +8 instead of +5, so we'll go and do that. Tifa also has a couple of upgrades. And we'll go ahead and just complete our first core. And I think we just picked up barrier material. We'll go ahead and try this. It's part of the white magic spells. If you remember a lot of the Final Fantasy games, you have white magic, black magic, which is attack versus basically healing and self-promotion, or red, which is a combination of the two. The one downside is if you try to be more of a white mage, it takes up a lot more magic points, so maybe see if you can add more MP using other material, or maybe just have a lot of ethers with you.
Wouldn't it be great to see the Loveless musical from a seat in the stalls?
Times like these, you gotta live it up.
Using it are ruining the world.
We'll check the map one more time, but I don't think we have anything left to do. Although, except for Seventh Heaven, the entire map is still open.
The trains will be running tomorrow.
She's probably asleep.
Looks like we can't talk with Marco again. And if you say sleep until tomorrow, you just advance to the next segment.
Cloud?
Yeah,
You were out for a while.
just walking.
I ran into Johnny, by the way. Said not to worry. He was getting out of town.
Oh, that guy.
You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. Long time ago, I said I'd be there for her. Made a promise. So...
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I put that on you way back when.
if you want to talk, I'm listening.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
With me?
Like you're losing that hard edge.
That bad?
Not at all. I like it. Maybe Marlene won't be so scared of you next time. I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud. Really glad. It's pretty late, huh? I'd like to catch up more, but we should probably both get some sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
Good night, then.
Good night, Tifa.
If you hit the square button, it allows you to access basically your options menu before a major fight scene. Just something that gamers include into everything to make the gameplay a little bit easier.
And dream the sweetest dreams.
Cloud!
What's wrong?
Come with me! Quickly! We were getting ready to set out when those things showed up and came after us.
The others?
Barry
Bart and Jesse are holding their ground, but for how long? I don't know.
Let's go.
Right.
Ready?
You know it.
Alright, since we're going up against a new enemy, their flying will keep Gwen, but we'll put assess on Tifa. That way we can see if they have any weaknesses we can exploit. We have barrier on Cloud. So we'll just see how this build turns out.
Let's head for the barn.
Okay. Let me handle this. No need to...
And it doesn't look like they have any weaknesses, but they are flying, so wind should have some effect on them.
I don't think it's worth it.
Let's do this.
But since we have barrier, let's try it out.
Don't overdo it.
I got this.
Come on.
Take that. Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Bring it.
Good luck.
Taking over. Shit. Enough. Take the lead.
Let me... Man, I really hope we did. Yeah. Yeah. It's nothing. There's no escape. There's way too many of them.
My turn. There's no end to this. Don't overdo it.
I got ya. Gotcha. There. Yeah. Here. It's on you.
Let's do this. Get ready. Try this. It's on you.
I'll catch you.
Let's use arrows here.
You're up.
Hang back. No idea. Pretty sure you can't even see them unless they make physical contact first.
That's all you can tell me?
I can tell you
More of them? We're running out of time.
any other way.
Yeah, over here.
Again?
Are they trying to stop us from reaching the others? Cloud, this way. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's like trying to fight a hurricane.
Stay on your feet.
You don't have to tell me that. Barrett!
Give me a break.
Jesse! Barrett!
Where you been?
They just keep coming! We've gotta do something! Hang on! Cloud!
I'm coming. Move.
We'll put barrier back on Tifa.
Keep it together. Bring it. I got this. Deal with that.
Here! It's on you.
Hang back. You're mine. Don't stop now.
Time to end this.
Taking over.
Good luck.
Hang back.
Alright, summon Carbuncle again.
You're up. It's on you.
Let me handle it. Yeah. Come on.
Gotcha.
That's the same thing. It doesn't look like they're really weak to anything.
Finish it.
Seize the field. You're up.
I got no more. Take him down.
Let's finish. Heads up. Gotcha. There. Yeah. Let's now's our chance.
Watch this. Keep it together.
Okay, let's go. There's no escape. Cloud, hang on. Now fly. Gotcha. Yeah. Take that.
Here we go.
Bring it. Feel the breeze. Now fly.
How's your ammo?
Running low. Jesse.
Damn it!
Huh?
The hell?
Jesse.
You okay?
Me and my two left feet. Easy now.
What's going on? What's happening?
We ain't putting on a damn show! The hell were those things? Some kind of... I don't know. Guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. Never can tell what weird shit'll come crawling out of the scrap down here. It's those reactors. I'm telling you.
It hurt?
Wish I could say it didn't, but yeah. God, this is so embarrassing. Hate playing the damsel in distress.
It happens.
What did you do to your leg? Does it hurt?
Not nearly as much as the fuss everyone's making.
Still, I think you ought to avoid putting any...
I'm fine.
Oh.
That's enough. You're out, Jesse.
Huh? What about the mission? We already sent Biggs in, remember? Don't tell me you're thinking of calling it off.
No, we got this.
The hell you do.
If you need someone to step up, I'm your man.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm gonna need a raise.
Consider it done. All right, everyone, Cloud's in. The mission is on.
Go and raise some hell for me, okay?
Listen, Wedge, I need you to hang back and guard the home front.
What? But I'm in perfect health!
Which makes you the perfect choice to look after Jesse and Marlene.
Hey.
Let's get this show on the road to Mako Reactor 5. Once you got your gear in order, head to the station for the meet. Got it? This'll help you get squared away. Don't tell me I never did nothing for you. I'm counting on you, soldier boy.
Alright, make sure you talk with Wedge first.
Forgot to give this to you, bro. Your prize for taking the top spot on the darts leaderboard. You earned it. After you guys come back from the plate, maybe we can play around together.
Relegated to stagehand once again. I'm starting to think I'll never have a starring role.
There's always next time.
What's this? Words of encouragement? Thanks. I need them.
With old Wedge in charge, this place will be safer than ever.
Hurry back now. You don't want my home-cooked pizza to get cold.
Good luck out there, bro, and take care. I'm counting on you, bro. Don't let anything happen to the others.
Alright, now that Barrett's back in the party, or he's not in the party yet, but he will be. We'll have to upgrade his weapons. Let's go after that new material slot first. We'll go ahead and lock core number 1 first. We'll go ahead and put the power wristlets on him. We'll give him Ifrit. And then Barrett's a good one to have luck up with. What luck up does is it increases your chance of hitting a big attack. And since he has a machine gun, you know, he'll deliver lots of hits, so hopefully, you know, more of those will pack more of a punch. Now this is kind of where you have to start making choices, because Cloud has both healing, that's pretty far advanced, and revival. We'll go ahead and give revival to Barrett. And fire's usually pretty good. With Cloud. We'll just kind of see how that goes. But with Matura, you can build your characters out any way you like. You can make them white mages, black mages, red mages, or not use any magic at all and just rely on acquired skills. And the other points. We'll go ahead and leave first strike on Tifa right now. That way she'll have something for everything. But for Cloud, we'll use the Mako Crystal. That will give us a little bit more resistance to everything. But if you don't already have the darts minigame cleared, now is pretty much your last time to do that before you leave Sector 7.
Some monsters came into town apparently. I think they're all gone now though.
All right, let's get going.
Sure. After you take a deep breath.
Huh?
I can tell you're nervous.
That obvious, huh? Okay, I'm ready now.
And it just kind of goes through what we've already did just now. Now the shops are still open, so if you review everything and maybe you want to give like the start angler for a more for another materia slot, that's always good. And Barrett is a pretty good healer. But he tends not to have lots, so we'll leave that empty for right now. And we'll go talk with Chadley again. Since we have his last quest, or his fourth quest completed, we'll see what we can pick up from him.
An enemy of Shinra's. Apparently they were fighting.
Did you hear that bullshit?
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
We have ATB boost. Go ahead and buy that. What that does is it allows you to basically gain free ABT or fill your ATB bars by pressing L1 and R1 together, but it only works every 360 seconds. And as you level it up, it goes from 300, 240, 180, and 120. Since we already have first strike on Tifa, we'll wait for another materia slot to open up. Barrett usually doesn't need that as much.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Because he's a range attacker, and second, So we'll put ice with him. But we'll change that so that way we'll have ice and lightning attached to his weapon, luck up and revival in his armor. Hopefully that's a pretty good build out. But the shops are still open, so if you need armor, like you
take your time and stock up on what you need to keep our streets safe.
Just see if anything else has come up that you may need. Doesn't look like we need anything right now. One more shop up.
No way I'm going topside now.
Here and just see if we have any more specials we can take advantage of.
Welcome! I'm always getting in new stuff to keep up with the latest trends. You won't be disappointed.
Doesn't look like we have anything right now.
Just the real enemy, I say.
Moving down under and slumming it's the lowest value.
Maybe a slum slider for lunch. Triple soup.
Bombs and stuff are scary.
Sir? I got my hands on tickets for the Loveless musical. Would you like to go with me?
You do realize we're on duty.
Shop over here.
Welcome! So tell me, what's the town's favorite mercenary looking for today?
It doesn't look like anything we can't live without. Here's a great example because Chadley is starting to follow us around, and he won't follow you around through every single chapter, but whenever there's like a town or whatever, he'll magically...
Cloud, you've exceeded my expectations.
We'll meet you there.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
This just gives you a chance to buy more materia if you need to. But the first one's usually pretty cheap, but after that it gets much more expensive.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
I heard they're running on an emergency schedule.
My Johnny said he was leaving town and headed off somewhere on his own. But he left so many of his things behind. I should make sure he has what he needs.
You'll run in with Johnny a little bit later. Actually, quite a bit later in the game, but... for better or worse, you haven't seen the last of him yet.
Oh, fancy meeting you here. Wait a minute, don't tell me. You're leaving town too, aren't you? Yeah, I can tell by that look on your face. You youngsters, the ones with a fire in your heart. I can see it in your eyes, burning brightly.
Shame the Shinra Creed isn't enough to keep all the trees.
And this is the end of Chapter 4.
Yeah, right.
Like I said, Chapter 3 is one of the longer chapters, and most of them are fairly short.
I don't know.
So once you talk with Barry, you'll move on to Chapter 5, 6, and then into Chapter 7. But we'll go ahead and end this playthrough here right now. And see you next time.